Hello everybody, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 3. Today is December 3rd, and I am doing a vlog every day until December 25th, Christmas. So today's vlog is all about the gems that I learned from my therapist. So let's get started. But first, have you subscribed yet? Have you hit that bell to let you know when I have a new video out? I'm having a new video every day until December 25th. So make sure you subscribe and click on notifications. Click on that bell for notifications so you know when the next video is coming out. I started therapy back in February of this year, and it has been an eye-opening and revealing experience. I do not take it lightly. There have been sessions that have been super intense and overwhelming. And based on my experiences with religious trauma, my therapist diagnosed me as having complex PTSD, a series of events over the course of my life that have led to stress, trauma, core values, triggers, all of those things. So I'm going to tell you about what I've learned, 3 major gems that I've learned since going to therapy 10 months ago. The first gem that I learned is if I don't talk about my grief openly, if people are not witnessing my grief publicly, then I'm enabling shame and guilt. And I was very scared to open up about my experiences because I felt like somebody was going to talk about me. I'm going to expose people that might not want to be exposed. And people might tell me that I'm a liar and that I was a bad person and that, you know what I'm saying, she's just going through a phase and it's not about the people, it's about your relationship with God. But I know that if I don't speak up about my experiences and my truth, then it's just causing more shame and more guilt because I don't want to expose, I don't want to feel like I'm doing something wrong because for so long I thought everything that I did was wrong. And it came out as an aggressive person. It came out as mean. It came out as angry because I probably was. And I was just repressing a lot of my vulnerability, a lot of my ability to be intimate, all of those things. So yeah, if I don't talk about what has happened to me, then I'll be living in shame and guilt. So that was the gem that really rocked my world. And I was like, what? So I've been writing and sharing my stories on TikTok and just trying to open up and really share with my therapist as well what I've been through. And I won't go into detail here because it's not necessary, but just know that that's one of the major gems that I've learned. 2, I'm a villain in somebody's story. Somebody somewhere, right, was affected by my actions. And I'm okay with dealing with the repercussions of what somebody has felt about me or if I've done somebody wrong. It doesn't feel good to be a villain in somebody else's story. And I know a lot of it is warranted and there's a lot of it that's unwarranted and unprovoked. So I know that, but I also know that I have to come to grips with a lot of the behaviors that I've done, especially as an adult. Right? I'm not responsible for what has happened to me in the past, but I am responsible for how I respond to it and how I treat people now at 42 years old. So yeah, somebody out there somewhere, a lot of people out there somewhere probably suffered the wrath of a very angry Lucretia Denise Berry. Yep. And 3, relationships can be restorative. Relationships can be healing. I began a relationship in May of this year, and it feels so mature, grown, vulnerable, helpful, restorative, healing, lovely, because my therapist helped me to realize that my value and my worth is not linked to what I do. I'm valuable because I was born. Okay. And I never thought I was good at relationships. I didn't think I was worthy of love or relationships. I felt like, it was maybe sinful or not something that I deserved. And toxicity is what I looked for. I wanted drama. I wanted jealousy. I wanted possessiveness. You know what I'm saying? This is how my partners showed their love towards me. And that's not healthy at all. So what she did was she told me to write down my wants and needs in a relationship and what are your deal breakers. And I read those things to the person that I'm seeing now, and it's been a game changer. And I'm going to tell the truth even if my voice shakes. I'm going to talk about things that I might feel uncomfortable about, but I have to speak on it. Or again, like it goes back to my point one, that I'm just going to enable shame and guilt. And I don't want to feel guilty or shameful around the person that I love, right? A person that I'm in having connection and real intimacy with. So I think it's really important. Like she also was telling me that you can't ruin a relationship. You learn and grow from relationships. So that has helped me to reframe my thinking around love and what authenticity looks like and what attractiveness looks like. And I'm just now learning that at 42 years old. And I'm very grateful for that because for so long I've just been hardened by a lot of the things that have happened to me, hardened by, anything that you say can and will be used against you. That was the relationship kind of dynamics that I knew. You hold grudges over people's heads. You don't make them feel like they're loved, right? You pick. And that's what I expected from relationships. And now that I'm in something that feels authentic and the connection feels genuine, what I thought about that before just seems so immature and destructive. So I'm very grateful for understanding that relationships can be restorative. So to sum up my 3 therapy gems, first, if I don't talk about my grief openly, then I'm enabling shame and guilt. 2, I'm a villain in somebody's story. Can't always be the hero, right? And 3, relationships can be restorative. So let me know in the comments, if you are in therapy, what you've learned from your therapist. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. Happy day 3. Bye.